Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bobby's Block Podcast. All right. We are back again, coming to you live from the beautiful Sunset Strip Comedy Club here in Austin, motherfucking Texas. And we got some special, I have another special guest in the building. Yes, I'm wearing the same outfit because I recorded the other episode like 30 seconds ago. But we got Leyla Ingalls in the building. How are you, Leyla?
Hi, guys.
So today we're recording this on Monday, but it's not coming out until I think either like Wednesday of this week.
Okay.
And your newest Kill Tony episode is gonna be out. All right, guys. So we can start talking about that, and then we'll circle back to the past and get some history of what you got going on. How are you feeling today? Now that I just told you that your episode's coming out today, you didn't know.
I thought it was gonna be out in a week from today.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I am nervous to see it because he asked me about myself, and I told him I can talk with my mouth closed.
That was one of the craziest fucking things. Yo, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, well, I know he likes it when people pull out like little tricks and stuff because you don't want the interview to be boring. And I tried my best to only speak when spoken to, so I wouldn't like speak over him. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, I think this will entertain him. No,
you played that perfectly. I was watching you from the balcony, like the top right side. You played that fucking perfectly. Like you were experienced before. Well, that was my first time seeing you. I didn't know that you had already been on before because I just moved out here like 2 months ago. So
yeah, you're new.
Yeah, I am, and I didn't like really watch the show like that. Like,
really?
I'm gonna be I heard about it for sure, but like I'm from Florida and Jacksonville, like kind of like the circles that I was running in, it just wasn't like now it's crazy huge and stuff. Cam being the Florida tie, a lot of people from Florida now are really tuned into the show, and then I was one of those as well. Like once he started getting on it, and then when I got on it was fucking crazy and insane.
Yeah,
I was cursing way too much. I was nervous. I was excited.
Really?
I said fucking probably like every 3 words.
That's okay. I remember seeing your episode.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's when I learned you're from Florida and you knew Cam and everything.
Florida gang. That's the best state. That's the best state.
Florida?
Yeah. You don't think so?
It gets a lot of shit,
It does, but I think that's what makes it so good. Because like we're the best, but people just think that we're shit people. And then now we're out here in Austin, and every comedian's like, oh my God, we didn't know these Florida people were so funny. We didn't know y'all were cool.
Yeah, Florida has character for sure. Yeah, that makes it better than being boring.
Yes,
people
I would say.
Remember it.
Florida man, people are scared of us. We terrify people out here.
Yes, Florida is like Kentucky with beaches.
Yeah, wait.
I love Kentucky. It's all good.
Yeah.
I love
is that where you're from?
No,
I was gonna say, are you from Cleveland?
Ohio. Well, Cleveland is in Ohio, but I'm from Dayton, Ohio.
I don't know states and cities. Okay, I mix them all up.
You got it right.
Okay.
Cleveland is in Ohio.
Yeah, so you're from. Did you start comedy there?
No, actually, exactly a year ago in November is when I started doing mics here.
Yeah. Hey, they're a round of applauding. You don't have headphones, but don't worry about it. The crowd's going crazy right now, Leyla. They're going insane.
The first mic was the Lucky Duck.
Yeah. The Lucky Duck.
It was a shitty one.
Yeah, he fucking loves that place, Cam. But so that was your first mic, and then you said, so I guess we can go back. When I watched when you were on Kill Tony, you said that was your third or second ever show. No,
the first time I was on at Vulcan, that was my second open mic ever.
That was great. So you did Lucky Duck and then fucking Kill Tony. That's
opposites.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, and then the Lucky Duck didn't go terrible, but my jokes weren't as good. And then being at the Vulcan doing Kill Tony, I was like, oh, my shitty jokes got laughs. And then I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, all right. The video of you at the Vulcan Kill Tony. All right. First of all, your man's got pulled on the episode. Okay. And that was one of the hardest bombs I've ever seen on Kill Tony.
I felt bad for him. Well, he doesn't even do comedy. He was just there with me for the fun of it.
Supportive. We love the supportive guys. The fact that y'all had y'all's jokes on the same piece of paper, and I laughed so hard. So they called Layla's boyfriend up, and I get the interview. He did 9 minutes, and then they called you up. I think Tony was like, you have a girlfriend? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, is she funnier than you? And then they called you on, called you on stage. And when I saw you take the fucking paper, and you're like, wait, my jokes aren't your paper.
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was shitting my pants.
I think my nerve was coming out in curse words. Yours was just coming out in anti movements.
Yeah. Oh my God. I still hate it. Like if I look back to that Kill Tony, my eyes were really wide and I was smiling the whole time and I was like, I look like a freak. Like I don't know.
Wait, I feel like that's how this Kill Tony just went. You were smiling the whole time.
Yes. No, that's a thing. When I'm on stage, my eyes get way too wide and I hate it.
I thought you were doing that on purpose. That's not a purpose thing.
No, people say that. They're like, it makes your jokes land weirder. And I'm like, okay, I think that may work for me. But at the same time, like when people take pictures of me doing stand-up and I look at it and I'm like, fuck, I'll never look hot on stage. I'll never look hot.
You're like, oh, I actually hate this. Yeah.
Yeah, I look like I do a lot of coke or something, but I'm just so excited.
Yeah, that's great. So excited.
Yeah, it's like a little kid.
Yeah. All right, so how do you think that this, talk about your experience with this recent episode, okay? Like I said, I was up there. I thought that you killed it. I thought you did great. Secret show, you know, all that was a whole, and you got a joke book, right?
A big joke book and a gel blaster.
Hell yeah! So the first time they gave you little ones, and then this time you got a big one. And I thought that was really cool. Like because once again, I had no idea, so I'm learning all this, and I'm like, oh shit! Like this is kind of like the growth. Like this is like the level 2 of it type thing, you know?
Yeah, it's insane the amount of progress I think I've made in a year. Because I was like, I'll go back on Kill Tony, and like the secret. There's like 3 levels to Kill Tony. Yeah. You get a big joke book and a gel blaster. You did good.
Okay.
Big joke book, gel blaster, secret show.
Yeah.
You did pretty good.
All right, hell yeah.
And then fucking the icing on the cake is when you get a golden ticket.
Yeah. Oh, that would be insane. Okay, so you don't even count the little one as a level. You don't count?
It's like, we liked you, but your jokes sucked.
Ah, you think so? Okay. It's good to hear someone else's interpretation of these.
Yeah, that's just my personal interpretation. Because if he likes you, but your jokes weren't that good, he'll give you a little joke book. Mm-hmm. He doesn't fuck with you at all. Yeah. You don't get anything. He'll be like, all right, get out of here. Yeah.
I've seen that. I like that you broke it down, like, because when I got on, like I told you, I was very new to the show. I didn't know anything. So, like, I didn't know if I made a good impression or not. But
interesting.
Yeah, I got a joke book and then the gel blaster and but apparently Tony has this thing where he doesn't like people touching him, I guess. Yeah. So when I'm getting off stage, I dapped everyone up and then I tapped him on the shoulder and he goes, oh, he touched me. And all the comments was like, oh, you fucked up, Bobby Brown. You fucked up. I was like, God damn it. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's interesting that you had never watched the show before. Because I watch it every Monday religiously for 3 years before I was on it. Yeah. So going into it blindly, I imagine it would be fucking wild.
Oh, it was crazy. It was insane. Yeah. I mean, I had seen it live once, when I moved here. But I think I probably got pulled my third sign up. Nice. Maybe like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back. All right, come on, God.
You deserve it.
Throw some. Thank you, Leyla. I've been trying really hard.
You're a nice guy. I hardly know him, but he's nice.
Just met 20 minutes ago. This guy's the best.
He has a cute hoodie. He should go on again.
Oh my gosh! All right, so a year now of stand-up. How are you feeling? Now that you're into year 2 and things. How do you feel like you're moving along?
I feel like the speed in which I've progressed has been super fast. At least in Ohio, I'm getting booked a lot.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. It's almost like a part-time job because I'm getting paid a good amount of money too.
Hell yeah.
I'll get $50 to do 10 minutes.
Bro.
That's great.
That's it. Yeah, first of all, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's the fucking best.
And it's
holy shit.
I didn't even expect, my first few open mics, I was like, it's going to be years and years before I ever get paid to do this.
I probably started getting paid for shows year 3 for me.
I feel like that's how it is for most people, right?
I mean, yeah, I maybe so,
And so a part of me, I don't want to be I'm just some undeniable talent. Yeah. I think it has a lot to do with where I live.
Yeah.
I'm the only other girl in Dayton, Ohio that's really doing comedy. Mm-hmm. So
that's a bonus.
Yeah, when they need to shake up a show, it's an all dude lineup, I think they're she does well and she's a female, so we'll put
honestly
her on.
The fact that you acknowledge that and in a positive, not a negative kind of thing, I think using that is very smart.
Oh, 100%. I'm not going to turn down opportunities.
Yeah. That's why I moved here so fast, because when I came here, there weren't really that many black, young black comedians on or much. You got a couple, there's a lot more people now, but I'm talking 3 months ago, there was probably, you got Derek, you got Cam, and then you got Jolly and stuff like that. But I feel like they were looking for, I mean, I don't want to say they were looking for a black person. That's kind of a crazy, but looking for more diversity a little bit because it's Austin, Texas. It's a lot of white shows.
Yeah, a lot of hipster white people here.
Yeah. They're really cool though. Some of them are weird, but
that's like anywhere.
Yeah, that's like the hipster scale. Some people are good and cool hipsters, but then some people are like, nah, I'm gonna stay the fuck away from those ones.
Yeah, and the ones that are weird are scary.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have a mullet and you're weird.
You have a mullet and you cut sleeves off of your shirts. All right, get over that.
I feel like you know how to skin a cow and a human.
That's crazy.
But I love them.
Holy shit!
I love everybody. But yeah, that's super cool. That you're still so new here and you've already been on Kill Tony. Yeah. And you have a podcast here and stuff. Things are moving well for you.
Yeah, I think it's doing all right. I'm happy that I got to move it here. So I was doing this like back in Florida where I'm from, but I just started recording here. Love Sunset. Shout out to this place, by the way. Thanks. This is the best. I just started recording my podcast here probably like a week or so ago.
Nice.
And I'm so like, the first couple months I was just kind of like going around trying to figure out where I wanted to you got to build relationships with people where you feel that it would fit at, and I think this is like the best. It feels like home. It just feels nice. It feels good.
It's sexy on this couch.
Yeah. Oh, I love this place. I love Sunset, and this is a sexy ass couch. Like
it is.
Yeah, I plan on taking this. They don't know, but like when we get a new apartment, this couch is leaving the green room.
I bet they'd let you have it.
Well, they're never gonna know that I have it. So they're gonna come into the green room one day and be like, "What happened to the couch?" And then nobody's gonna know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think green rooms should be green, like the walls and stuff?
Honestly, no. The one in LA, like the Comedy Store has like a green wall with like plants and stuff on it. But I think I like the variety of them sometimes. I think it would be cool. Like I want to walk in. Like if you walk into one and you're like, oh, this one's green, then it's really cool. But if you go into every green room and they're green, Leyla, I don't think you'd.
Hey.
Yeah.
I've only experienced one comedy club that had the green room. Everything was green. The chairs, the lighting, the walls. And it was really cool. I was like, oh, this is cute. It's a green room. Yeah, and I liked it.
So you would like it if you went to every other one and like if that was like that. If we go back here.
You're right.
It's a nice little red, curtains and it's a different vibe of the feel.
It's a sexy one back there.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
All the comedy clubs here are too sexy.
Are the other comedy clubs in Dayton not sexy?
Not sexy. Industrial.
Okay.
Very industrial design.
Okay. What are the clubs there?
So in Dayton specifically, there's only two. There's three now. A little one called Bricky's. That one's nice and intimate, but still very industrial.
Yeah.
And then Wiley's, the oldest comedy club in Ohio, owned by Dave Chappelle.
Hey.
That one. I don't want to talk shit.
That's okay. No, Dave listens. Like he's a fan of this podcast. No, I
don't want
Dave
to hear this, but it needs some interior design. It's just a terrible baby blue background.
Yeah.
Baby blue, it's not flattering on anybody.
Yeah.
I get pictures back from doing sets there, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
This looks like I did it in my bedroom or something.
That's pretty funny. I was gonna ask you what it's like what it's like performing there versus now that I feel like you're kind of. Like I said, I had to stalk your Instagram for research for this podcast, so I feel like you're here a lot.
Yeah,
doing shows here a lot and doing shows in Ohio.
Yeah, I will say what I really like about the Austin comedy clubs is they're so much smaller. Like even here, it's a bigger stage, but the tables are closer to the stage. In Ohio, the clubs are big, and so they kind of have people so far away. And you don't feel, it's not as intimate. And then when there's lights on you can't really see the people in the audience. And so then if you're trying to crowd work or something, you're like, I can't see anybody. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to people. Yeah. But yeah, so I really admire how intimate the clubs here are, especially the Mothership.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
The little boy,
I love that place.
The little boy is so sexy.
We just talked before you walked in here. I got in trouble not too long ago, so now I got to just be, I got to chill. I got to relax.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't get in trouble, but I just go there a lot when I'm not on shows, and apparently it's like
It seems exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I
But that's what you do. Like where I'm like when you're in LA or whatever, or wherever you go hang out at the comedy club. You just But I get it. It's a different thing here. Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest names in comedy ever hang out there, and so if too many randos get in there, someone's gonna get shot. And
do you think do you feel like you ever get like a starstruck or anything, like by anyone that you've met or done shows with before?
Yeah, I really try not to. Like when I was on The Secret Show, and then I walk in the green room, and fucking Hans Kim is right there. I wanted to be like, Hans, but I didn't. I tried to be as cool as I could.
He would have loved that.
Really? He was with his girlfriend.
He wouldn't have cared.
Okay. So I didn't want to seem like I liked him too much. So I just fist bumped him, and I was like, nice. You're aight, and walked
away. You're mid, bro. I don't give a fuck about it, but just freaking out on the inside.
He cracks a joke in the green room, and I'm like,
yeah, that was all right.
It was okay.
I'm not gonna laugh or anything, but you know.
I tried to play it as cool as I could, but I was starstruck. And when being starstruck, it's like I admire these people in comedy, so all I'm gonna do is just compliment them so much, and I don't want it to come off like desperate or I want something from them. So,
but it's, if you're genuine, it'll feel genuine, you know.
Yeah,
that's something like when I first started going, like being around these people and stuff, I kind of like didn't say anything, you know, because like I feel like nobody wants, like, you're the new guy, why are you talking?
Yeah,
you know,
that's how I feel.
That's how it was for probably like a week or two, and then like, you know, you'll get more comfortable, you know, you're like, hey, shut up, Hans, go to hell, you know. Eventually you'll get there, you'll be like, all right, fuck you, Hans, you know, just have the joke.
Yeah, because I want to joke around with them, but I just don't want them to be like, who's this chick?
No,
so
they're cool people. I think they would like you a lot for sure.
Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, and then Mark Normand, since I work at a comedy club, I've got to meet a lot of big comedians, which is amazing. So I think it's helped me handle being starstruck better. Yeah. But I was wearing pigtails the day that I served Mark Normand in the green room.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and he said to me, like the pigtails, Lay? And then I was like, oh, you like the handlebars? And it just came out. And I was like,
holy shit, that's hilarious.
It made him laugh, and I was like, I just made Mark Normand giggle. Yeah. My life is made. It was cool. It was cool.
That's actually a really fucking cool story. I love Mark. Never met him before, but I was a big fan.
He's a really nice guy. He keeps it super professional because you can tell he's in the zone constantly. So like he doesn't really want to chat or anything, which is understandable. But yeah, it's cool working at a comedy club.
I'm too social to not chat, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm a chatter sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, and then also, since he sells out every single show he does, Mark Normand, I had 12 tables in the showroom and then plus green room, and he had 3 guys with him. I feel so bad for my tables. I was like, I have to be the perfect server for Mark Normand.
And then you were just not giving a fuck about the people out there.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully they get their drinks. I gotta make sure Mark Normand's got his tequila.
You hold on, Jack. We don't give a fuck about you right now.
Yeah,
all right.
I even told them, I was like, I have Mark Normand in the green room. It might be a while.
Like, Mark likes my pigtails, guys. All right. Yeah. You guys didn't say anything about my pigtails when I got to the table.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing. Let's see. So what's something that you've never told anyone before, Leyla?
Oh, okay. I have told a few people this, but I haven't talked about it since like high school.
Okay, go for it.
In Ohio, they do this weird thing. There's a place called Camp Joy, and it's shut down now.
Camp Joy?
Yeah.
Okay, like a summer camp?
Yeah, it seems like it'd be a regular ass summer camp, right?
Okay. Yeah.
They do a uncomfortably realistic Underground Railroad reenactment.
Wait. What?
I was unwillingly thrown into an Underground Railroad reenactment.
Wait, all right, well, put me in the scene. Now set the scene for us. What was it like? What'd they make you do?
So scary. And I got my first period during it. I was in middle school, and I'm out in a field being auctioned off.
Yeah.
And I started feeling like liquid come out of me.
Holy shit.
And I was like, oh my God. And I got really scared because, it never happened before. But then we had these like big adults yelling at us. They called us little piggies and stuff.
That's crazy.
And then I was afraid to say something. Yeah. I was afraid to say like, hey, I think I started my period. So,
what do you say to a dude who he wouldn't understand that shit at all either?
No,
there's like male chaperones in this field trip.
It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I call it a case of the emancipation menstruation. Let my people flow.
That's insane, yo.
I thought of that on the way here.
No, you're great. You killed that. That was fire. That was fire.
But Yeah, it's the most insane thing. They don't tell you about it. Like,
you're not supposed. They wouldn't. If I have a kid and then they tell my kid, hey, we're gonna go take you to this underground railroad reenactment.
Yeah.
And I know about it. I'm not letting it happen.
Yeah. So they just threw a whole middle school of kids into an Underground Railroad reenactment, and we didn't know about it. For the first 2 days, we were eating s'mores, kayaking, normal ass shit.
Wait, this is multiple days?
It was an overnight camp.
Okay, I thought this was like you went like an afternoon thing.
No, we stayed the night there for 3 nights and 4 days. And the third night, they took us to a field as the sun was setting. Yeah. And they said, all right, we're doing this. You're going to be slaves. We're going to auction you off. And they went around. They're like, tell us your skills. What are you good at? And I was like, I can cook. And then they were like, you can't work outside. And I was like, I'm bleeding. I feel like it made it more realistic. But then my crush, the boy I had a crush on, he was next to me, like in a little different line, and he got sold for $10, and I was sold for $4.
I was gonna ask you how much. $4?
Yeah,
that's
and I was like, this is so embarrassing. The other girls are going for like $7, and he sees that. I was fucking $4.
It was the blood. It was for sure the blood lowered the price.
This one's got a leak. She's not. She has a glitch.
Holy shit, yo. That's the craziest thing I've ever fucking heard. Who takes middle schoolers to something like this?
I know, and it's unique to Ohio because I haven't heard of any other camp like this. But then in high school, when I remembered it, I was like, holy fuck, Camp Joy was weird. I talked to some other kids from my high school that was there with me, and they were like, yeah, that was weird. And then I looked it up on TikTok, and there's some TikToks of people from Ohio talking about how
still doing
absurd it was.
Jesus Christ.
And it got shut down because of that reenactment.
When did they shut it down?
I think it was 2016 they shut it down.
So this is still kind of recent. That was that was the year before I graduated high school. Do you still talk to anybody from like who was at the camp with you?
Yeah.
What's that relationship like today?
Well, my best friend Brandy.
You're just trauma bonded together now?
Yeah, she's black. Nice. And my best friend was black, and she's
Why'd you point at me when you said black?
My best friend, she's like you.
All right, fair.
And she was like, honestly, I feel like you white people deserved it. She's like, you understand now.
She was there too.
Yeah.
What did they make her do?
They treated everyone the same, so they were pretty progressive in that way. No matter what creed or color, we were all slaves to them.
Holy shit! I'm gonna look this up, yo, and I need to tour this place. I need them to reopen it because now I want to be a part of it. Like I want to see who was behind this who had the idea of this. You know,
I don't know. Ohio is unique to the Underground Railroad because apparently if you cross the Ohio River, that you were in freedom.
Oh.
So I think they were kind of like, to celebrate the history, the historical point.
So they were trying to make it like a fun, positive thing for you guys. I don't think
they realized how scary it was. It was so realistic. They even had us pitch black in the woods, running through the woods at night. They faked a gunshot.
With men on horses behind you, like, damn.
Yeah, they had people with like rifles running at us, and they faked like a shooting that someone got shot.
Holy shit, yo.
It was terrifying.
That's fucking insane.
And then when it was all over, we go back to our little camp thing. All of us are pretty traumatized and quiet. We're all just looking at each other like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Because they were screaming little piggy at us. And then I had blood all over my legs, and I was like, guys, look. And they were like, did they actually whip you? And I was like, yeah.
She's just making it up to play along. How did you deal with the cleanup after this? Or you just left?
Well, I mean, yeah, I was pretty bloody. I just used like washcloths that night.
Nice. Good old Ohio middle schools, man. Mm-hmm. Take your kids to Ohio whenever they get to middle school. All right, that move to Ohio.
Yeah,
I feel like it needs to happen.
Honestly, I like Ohio, but yeah, that's the craziest thing.
That was actually really good.
Thank
I think that's the best answer anyone's ever given to that.
Really?
Yeah, no one has ever told me, I was a white slave for 3 days in summer camp.
It made me look at the counselors different. The next morning, I was like, you guys were yelling at us. Yeah. Really mean.
It's like, I didn't really fuck with that, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, like, I feel like you have some suppressed anger. Yeah. Also, who yells at middle schoolers like that so passionately?
I wouldn't even know, like, holy shit, yo. This is gonna be great one day. Do you talk about that on stage? I think this is such a fucking Ohio unique fucking thing that people would go crazy over this.
I've done it. I've told this story once at an open mic, but it was a shitty open mic. But the bartender, she went to Camp Joy. She was clapping, and she's like, "Yes." She's like, "Yes, I remember."
You touched her soul right there. That was a spiritual bond.
I should put together like a little show in Ohio.
Yeah.
Just be like, guys, who remembers Camp Joy? Yeah. Anyone else go through it?
You just put a show on at Camp Joy. You're headlining the exact venue that you were a slave in 10 years ago.
PTSJ, post-traumatic stress joy. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh gosh. All right, Leia. So what's something that you hate?
Something that I hate? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I pretty much love everything. I'm a happy-go-lucky person.
Yeah, I feel that. That's why I asked. That's why I didn't ask. I feel like you're always smiling and you're always like very positive. Is there things that you don't like?
Yeah, I don't like it when I don't like overly sensitive people when it comes to comedy.
Yeah.
I understand.
You get that a lot.
Yeah. Like I know I make a few. Can I say rape?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the best podcast episode in Austin right now. Yes, you can say whatever you want, Leyla. Okay. Go ahead.
I didn't know if it would get demonetized.
We're not monetized anyway. We're not worried about that. But you guys can click the first link in the bio if you want to support our podcast. All right, it'll be really, really great. We appreciate you guys. But yes, you can talk about rape if you'd like.
Okay. I have some rape jokes, and I have like a whole page in my notebook. I know that rape jokes have been done for forever, but I feel like I have my own unique twist on rape jokes.
Your rape whistle joke, I was laughing pretty hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was a good joke.
That was that clip went viral.
Was that people like a lot of pushback on that?
Yeah, it was three things. People either loving it, thinking it was hilarious. People saying, have some respect for yourself. Yeah. Or if you dress like that, it's going to happen to you. And I was like, I wasn't even dressed scandalous. But then a lot of creepy people. Like, I've never experienced so many sugar daddy offers. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, I could be a millionaire.
Yeah. Well, are you?
But no.
Oh, so you turned them all down?
Yeah, I did. I felt like, me personally, I want to make my money doing something that's like admirable. Mm-hmm. Not that like having a sugar daddy isn't. If I ever am really down on my luck, I'll probably hit one of them up.
If anybody who was trying to be her sugar daddy is watching this now, I will take it. All right, me and Christina, my mom there, we will take all of Layla's sugar daddiness that she doesn't want. All right, we could use it over here this way.
Yeah, if I'm ever broke, I'll probably hit him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, so some of my material is like, I can't help it that some of it is super cheesy dad jokes, and then some are like dark, like rape jokes. It's just where my mind goes, and I would just like to feel free to try them all. But some places in Ohio, I don't feel comfortable telling rape jokes because people will get mad. So it's been nice being in Texas. I feel like I can try all my jokes.
Oh, there are less people who like know you here to where you can just be like there's not like family who like watching all your shows and stuff like the jokes that you said.
In Ohio, at a lot of open mics, you'll have like middle America, middle-aged people. Maybe their kids are there, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm supposed to talk about a cock in my mouth right now."
Everyone knows what it's about, you know.
Yeah. So it's been cool being in Texas and feeling like I can try all my jokes, but people that get mad and tell me I should change my jokes because it might upset some people, I don't like that, especially because I know I sound super naive, and so people think I'm very impressionable. People try to tell me what to do a lot.
That doesn't work?
No, they'll come up to me and be like, you should change this joke, or I don't like when you say that, change it to this. And it's like...
Oh, I hate when non-comedians do that. It's for this lady at have you been to Roscoe's yet? The comedy club, like all the way down. No, I got heckled for like 5 minutes on my set, like straight 5 minutes, and this lady was just doing that the whole time. She was like, "I didn't really like the joke that you just did there. Like you could have had it. Like when you tell a joke and someone in the audience goes, you could have ended that better. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I will shoot you right now from the stage."
That's crazy. I've been trying to get better at when I'm heckled, like having a quick rebuttal or something. I want to get better at that. Because now that
roasting.
Yeah.
Do people roast in Ohio? Like
they do have little roast battles there and stuff. I've never done one. I always thought, like, for the longest time, I'm so bad at roasting.
Yeah, that's what I thought about myself. I thought people have asked me here, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know if I don't know if I'm a professional roaster. You know, when you're shooting the shit with guys in a group, it's easier. Yeah.
Yeah, I can roast myself, but when it comes to other people, I feel like it has to be so clever, and I feel like I only get the on the surface stuff. My roasts are kind of weak. I'm working on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I think you're killing it for, you're in Euro 2 now?
Yeah, it's just hit, it just hit 1 year, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, so in year 2, right? Like,
yeah,
it's like
right.
It's a, I don't know, the timelines are weird, but all this shit, I don't know. What made you, what made you start a year ago? You were a fan of, was it Kill Tony?
Yeah, I've been a big comedy nerd for years. Watch a lot of specials, comedy podcasts, ever since high school, and I had a big notebook full of shitty jokes, and I was like, maybe one day.
Do you still have it?
Oh yeah.
Do you read it ever and like try some of the stuff to pull up?
Oh my god, yeah. I was looking through it yesterday, and I was like, all right, some funny ideas.
Yeah.
But most of them are like, oh my god, the fact that I thought it would work.
I look through some of my old notebooks, and I'm like super cringe. Like there's no fucking way that this is what I thought would have been great, would have been funny at all. I don't like it. I don't know. I can't even look at my first video like all the way through. I have to pause it like every 12 seconds. It just feels weird.
Do you remember your first joke you ever wrote?
My first joke I ever wrote. Fuck. I don't remember it exactly. I don't even think it was good. It was back in like Tallahassee, Florida, and I was doing like a house garage show. I think it was like a Tinder joke. It was probably a Tinder joke. That's usually where comedians start. It wasn't good at all.
I've never written a Tinder joke.
Never? Wow. Well, you're better than everyone, huh, Leyla? Layla's never written a dating app joke, guys.
Well, maybe I'll write one tonight.
Yeah, try it out.
What's the buzz with Bumble?
don't get in that. If you get pulled tonight, don't say that. Don't ever. Okay.
I'm on Kill Tony. I'm like, so guys.
I'm gonna be watching. If that's your opening line, I'll pay you everything I ever make in the future. I don't know how much that'll be, but it'll be pretty funny.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I think, like I said, we're way better now. Now it's a different game.
Yeah. Now my jokes, I feel like, actually have more depth. But I still struggle with ending jokes. Yeah. I'm still figuring out how to end them. I usually
I'll get an ending first. Like in my like in my brain, I'll be like, oh, this would be pretty funny, and then I gotta like figure, okay, well, how am I gonna get people to be on board with this?
Interesting.
You know, but I think it's just how people's brains work. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You get inspirations in different ways sometimes. Like when I'm trying really hard, I can't do shit. I suck at comedy. Oh my god, it's the worst. It's the worst. Do you procrastinate? Are you a procrastinator?
Oh no, I'm actually super autistic about it.
Yeah?
I wake up every morning and I make my coffee, and as I drink my coffee, I spend an hour and a half every morning either going over jokes, like practicing how I would do it on stage, or writing.
Are you looking in a mirror and like a fake microphone in your hand while this is going on?
And I'm like, just don't make your eyes wide. Squint a little.
Try to hold it. Be Asian, Leyla. Be Asian.
Yeah, so I don't look crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm sitting on a few jokes that are just like super goofy. Like I can sing opera randomly. It's a random talent I have, and with my mouth closed. And so I have some jokes where I have that in there. Yeah. But I'm like, I still chicken out on stage to do it. Because I'm like, if this bombs, it's gonna be the most awkward.
There are two comedians here who have opera bits in them, and it either does well or does not do well. But either way, people clap. So you can, if you try it, you can get that. You know,
this is why I got to move out here. It's gonna make me better.
Yeah, I think I've done way more shows here. I've been here for 3 months. I've done more shows here than I have back home all year before I moved here.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Paid shows?
Yeah. Every now and then someone will hit you with a little Venmo, you know.
Hell yeah.
I'll take my little 20, you know,
yeah,
for now and build it up. When did you find out that you have this hidden weird ass talent of talking with your mouth fucking closed?
I was probably like 10, and my grandma, she's a super animated, goofy lady, and we would have so much fun when she babysat us. And I used to do a lot of characters for her. Like I used to be a camp counselor called Mr. Malaguaco, and I'd be a little girl trying to act like a grown man. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. And then one day, I think I just got so excited, and I was like, and then I was like, whoa, I bet I can say words like that.
That's insane, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't even know If I had a talent that cool, I would not do it.
You think it's that cool?
Bro, no one's ever done that before, ever. Like, not that I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It was crazy.
Okay, I'm glad I chose to
You were in the room. You were in the room. You saw how the crowd went fucking nuts when you did that.
Honestly, I wasn't really looking at the crowd.
Okay,
I was just like, does Tony like it?
Oh yeah. No, I think now after, like I told you, when I first got on, I didn't really look at Tony at all. Like, but now that I know that everyone's here and they want Tony's approval, I'm like, every single joke, I'm like, did Tony just laugh? Let me look.
Right. And
now
honestly,
I'm glued.
I don't know if that's good or not, because
it's horrible. It's the worst.
You want the crowd. The crowd matters the most.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I caring so much if Tony likes me talking with my mouth closed?
He remembered you guys, right? Like from the last time.
I don't think he did.
Yeah. Mm-mm. You don't think so? I thought he brought it up. Oh no, you brought it up with the shirt.
Because Red Band was looking at my nipples. He was like, "Oh, you're cold." Both times.
Good old Red Band. Holy shit. So that's what he remembered. That's what he remembered on the.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And then I was like, I'm for sure not the only girl that comes on here without a bra, right?
I don't know.
Because I've never heard.
I'll start paying attention.
Yeah, I will too.
Yeah, I needed a woman to say that, so I now have permission to look at every kill. I'm like, is she wearing a bra? We're gonna investigate.
Yeah.
For Leyla, not for myself, guys.
I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna start doing research.
Yeah.
How many girls with bras versus no bras?
That would be.
I'm gonna make a dorky YouTube video. So I found through 4 years of research.
Holy shit, yo! You know it's crazy. That would be some valuable information to people too, yo. Like bra companies would be all over their channel if you started about that.
Or you could be like, "Don't wear a bra and kill Tony. You'll make the secret show. You'll get on the secret show."
Holy shit. All right, next time I get on, I'm not wearing a bra then. That's all I know.
You should wear a bra.
I should wear a bra?
That would be really funny. If you dressed like your normal self, but just had like a big bra on.
Oh, yeah. And the Red Band doesn't put me on secret show. But oh, wait, last minute, Red Band, before I forget. And then I just lift my shirt and show him the bra that I'm wearing. He's like, Bobby, you could do secret show this week. You got it. Nice A cup.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, Leyla. So how long are you gonna be here now before you're going back home and then coming back?
Yeah. So I'm going. Today's my last day here, and then I'll be heading to Dallas, and then on the 30th, I'm doing a show with Damon Darling.
Shit.
He's headlining. I'm featuring at the Dallas Comedy Club.
Hell yeah! Round of applause. That's nice. That's exciting.
Thank you. I've never done comedy in Dallas, so I'm excited to see what that's like. I imagine it's going to be a lot. Well, I don't want to put any stereotypes on it.
What? Throw them out there. Who knows?
White people.
Oh, well, I did. I never done Dallas, but I did Fort Worth, and I guess it's like 30 minutes away or something. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of those. A lot of
white people?
Yeah. But I think you'll get a mix. If you're doing it in Dallas.
I love everybody.
Layla's like, I want an all-black ethnic audience, okay?
Honestly, because I'm kind of stiff and white.
Yeah.
I always thought, I was like, maybe an all-black audience wouldn't really vibe with me. I've been surprised with how much they vibe with me.
Yeah, I think people, like I said, I don't think you being stiff and white would be a reason why they wouldn't like you. You're funny, and like when you're on stage and the energy that you're going out, black people like funny, they like people with energy.
Yeah. So I'm glad that I've learned that, because I was intimidated at first.
I think it's kind of wild. Like I never even thought twice about it, because I grew up in all these worlds, but now that I'm around a bunch of comedians, they're like, oh man, I just don't do good in black rooms, man. I'm never good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I never thought of them as separated until maybe the last 4 months. Then I'm like, oh shit, to me I was just doing comedy in front of this thing, and I didn't get it. But I was real scared when I came here, because I didn't know if I would work here. I didn't know if my comedy would work here in Texas versus Florida, but it's just, we have that in our brains. We're the only people who think like that. When there's an audience that doesn't look like you're the only person oh fuck, I hope they like me.
That's 100% true. Because funny will carry over anywhere. Mm-hmm. But I think it was just with a more black audience, sometimes they're more vocal, but honestly, I like it now.
Yeah, that's how black people laugh. We laugh we're gonna tag the end of your joke.
Yeah, and I love it, because it really lets me know how I'm doing. I'm like, oh, they're fucking with me. This is cool.
If you say a funny punchline, black people will repeat they're gonna repeat that punchline while they're laughing,
it's
and
the best.
slapping their. It's really cool.
Yeah, and a lot of my audio recordings that I have of my sets, I have a lot of, oh Lord, she fucked up. It's the best. Yes.
Yo, holy shit! Your black voice, that was great. Hollywood, hire this woman. All right, if you need a white woman who does terrible black voice,
oh
all right,
my God.
They have a lot of those in movies now. We got Leyla here to take the fuck off.
That's funny. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
No, that's okay. That's fine. This is what we're here for. We're here to have fun. We're here to joke around. People love it.
Try to sound like a white girl.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. So can we go like shopping? You know, or like, I don't know. Hold on. Let me.
That wasn't bad.
I really like. What's the guy's name? What's
Cam Patterson?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna.
Talk about how hot you think Cam is.
In a white, no way. In a white girl's voice, holy, that's crazy. No, I think Cam's really fat and he needs to lose weight. He's fine. He's not gonna listen to this part of the podcast. he'll just watch the clip and be like, "Hey, bitch, I heard what you said." Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be here, but I guess they had some shit going on, man. But yeah, hopefully. Oh, he was back there when you got here, though, right? Like you guys got to me. Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, very nice guy. Great skin.
Great skin.
It's real clear. Wonder what his skincare routine's like. Is he here? I can ask him.
Holy shit! Yeah, just call his phone. See, hey, what do you put on that stuff?
Yeah.
How do you make it that color? You know, let me get some of that.
Yeah, Cam, I know you're in blackface.
That's actually really funny. That's so funny to think about.
Cam's in blackface.
Yeah, he just gets home and he unzips and he's like steps out of his costume, like steps out of his body like it's a costume.
And he changes his voice.
Oh my gosh.
He sounds like Mark Norman. He goes by Cameron.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, you're a genius. All right, now I get it. Now I see where you were going. Holy shit. I think if I met Mark, I would be starstruck too. Also, you know, like
it's hard not to be.
Oh my gosh, no. There's a lot of people who like when we're out here who meet Cam and they're like going crazy. And I'm like, oh okay, like this is my homie. You know what I mean? It's pretty. It's wild to see. But then I meet someone and I'm like, oh fuck, you're the best shit ever. I love it. And then I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I just witnessed over there. This is what they're like.
Yeah, and see when I saw Cam in here a second ago, I wanted to be like that. I wanted to be like, I love you. Yeah. But you saw I played it cool. I was like, yeah, you're all right.
You're like, oh, what's up? Another black here, do the podcast. No, it's okay. Do you have anything else you would like to talk about before we get out of here? Anything I missed? Something that you got going on?
What I have going on?
Yeah.
I'll be in Dallas, and I'm going back to Ohio for the holidays, and then I'll probably come back out here again late January. So that'll be fun. It'll probably be a little warmer out here than Ohio.
Hope so. How do you feel about holidays, like season, all these things like that? You're a big Christmas fan?
I would if I had money.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
You don't need money to enjoy Christmas. Just go rob people.
Yeah, that's very true. But then I get go rob people.
Just go rob somebody.
Me trying to rob people.
Leyla, you could do it. Believe in yourself.
Hey guys, please give me all your money, please.
Please empty all your pockets.
Nothing personal. I love everybody. I could really use your money though.
Yeah, you could for sure rob people.
Maybe in a devious way.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you send me the money first, then I'll send you the nudes. That's how I could rob them.
A little scam action, you know. That's how people come up, you know. But yeah, so you have Ohio going on. And then you said you're gonna come back. Like, are you having plans for New Year's or Christmas or anything already?
Christmas, I'll be home. It would be cool to be here late January. My birthday is January 29th, so maybe I'll come here for my birthday and party
that's
it
exciting.
up. Yeah, try to run around the comedy scene again. I know I had to move out here. I really just have so little money, and so I'm like...
Yeah, I moved here with like no money. I moved here with negative $32.
Where were you sleeping?
Well, so I had a hotel the first couple of days that I got here, and then I got kicked out of that hotel, and then that's when I started sleeping on Cam's couch.
Why'd they kick you out?
So I was hanging out with Cam, and Cam doesn't smoke weed, but someone gave him weed, and then he gave it to me. So I had it in the hotel room, and then we were going to lunch the next day. I go out, I go to lunch, I come back, housekeeping, I guess, went in there, changed the sheets, like cleaned up everything, and they saw it, and they were like, all right, well, you got to go, buddy. We can't let you stay here anymore.
Just for some weed.
I know. That's what I didn't think it was a big deal. I'm from Florida. Everyone smokes. Yeah, you just had weed. Yeah. They gave it to you when you crossed the state lines, you know? But no, then I got kicked out of that hotel, and then it's like probably the middle of the day, and I just called Cam. I was like, hey, what's your address? I'm staying with y'all from now on. Just put all my stuff at the house and then left, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's cool. You had a friend you could stay with.
Yeah, but it didn't start that way. You know, let's say you can get one too, you know?
Yeah,
somebody's gonna reach out to you tonight when your episode drops, and like when you said a lot about moving here. They're like, hey, you need a place.
I know, like the whole interview was them telling me how pointless it is to stay in Ohio.
Yeah. How did you feel about? I didn't know Tony was from there. Apparently.
Yeah, he's from Youngstown, a little town that doesn't have anything going on.
Yeah, that's why he was telling you that Ohio has nothing going on.
Yeah, well, I am about to be on a sketch comedy show, and I know it's not Saturday Night Live, so
that's
it's
exciting.
Like,
but I mean, still, that's exciting. It's fun. What's the name of it?
SlapStick Comedy.
SlapStick. Oh, I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, they're about to.
Oh shit!
They're about to put the first, I think, 3 seasons out on YouTube, and it's gonna be dope. Like, it's a real ass production company.
Yeah.
High quality cameras.
That's actually really cool.
I'm really excited. They said they needed like a Ditzy Anna Faris vibe, and I was like,
nice.
I got you.
I got you guys.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. But so whenever that's over and stuff, then I think I could come out here. But I know I am just afraid to come out here because I'm so poor and it's so expensive.
I think this is cheap as hell. Like compared to Florida, Texas, Austin was way cheaper. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like it's probably like double less. Half. That's what I meant to say. I was trying to figure
double
out.
Less?
What, Christina? I saw you look. You know what I was trying to say.
It's double less cheap here.
Hey, I'm a little high right now. Okay, the words are. It's double less cheap here than it was where I'm from.
Okay, yeah, totally.
But I don't know. I hear Ohio land's pretty accessible,
especially Dayton.
Yeah,
it's like the cheapest place you can live.
Do you have like a really nice place there, like right now? Like,
I did.
Yeah. I
used to live with my boyfriend.
You got rid of it?
And then we broke up, and so I had to move out because he paid most of the rent.
Oh damn! What? You had to move out?
Oh yeah,
it was a nice house. It's just like, all right, yeah, all right, I guess.
But so now I'm just staying at my mom's. And I've been able to save a couple thousand, so. Hell
yeah. Maybe. What do you mean you have no money? You just said 2 seconds ago, I have nothing. I can't move to Texas. Now I just saved a couple thousand, you know.
I don't
Nothing crazy.
I don't want to sound bad. I have an expensive lifestyle just because I'm super into health. So I'm very strict with my diet, and the food that I'm willing to eat is very expensive. If I'm down on my luck, all right, I can eat fucking.
All right, I'm gonna get a regular. I don't know, just regular people meal.
Like a normal person.
Yeah. What's what's your go-to meal then? What's this expensive diet that you're talking about? What are you spending on?
All I eat is meat, fruit, and salad.
Meat, fruit. Okay, that's standard. Unless you're buying like Wagyu fucking steaks every day.
I want it to be from healthy cows that were out with land.
Wait, so that you don't like eating sad cows?
No.
Gosh.
No, I'm a big believer that the stress is held in the meat, and like I just want clean food. You know, I don't want any GMO hormonal animals. I try to only consume non-GMO meat. And this is fairly new. I was vegan for 5 years.
So now you're eating meat again like a regular person.
Yeah, I started listening to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I judge vegans. Okay, it's glad that you're back on the regular people's side. All right.
I had a burger with cheese yesterday. I haven't had cheese since high school.
Did it fuck your stomach up? Was it
No, I took a lactose pill so I could specifically eat cheese.
You're lactose intolerant? Yeah,
I made myself that way.
First of all, what's a lactose pill? It's just like
something that just helps you digest lactose.
I didn't even know they had that as a thing. Wait, so you have to, so this is all right, I guess now it sounds like your expensive lifestyle sounds, you know, if you have all these things that you have to eat.
I know it sounds bougie. It's really, I'm not trying to have a bougie diet. All I want is clean food, like non-GMO food, non-GMO vegetables, fruit, and stuff. And that's actually harder to find than you would think, especially in Ohio.
Yeah, I eat like shit. I literally eat whatever is in front of me, and it doesn't matter. Like, we had a Friendsgiving here, and I ate everything. Like,
that's beautiful.
A little bit of it, you know.
And you're skinny.
I want to be big though. I'm trying to gain weight. I've been trying to gain weight for probably like 3 years now.
Really?
I've been this size. It's not. I don't know how. I ate a lot of pasta at one point. I was eating pastas.
Damn.
I ate a lot of mashed potatoes. People told me that was gonna help. It didn't.
Gain weight. Carbs will help.
Like bread and stuff. I eat bread. I fuck with bread. My favorite meal is peanut butter banana honey sandwiches.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing.
That shit smacks. And you need Popeye's honey packets though. You can't just have any. You need.
That's not real honey.
You need honey roasted Peter Pan peanut butter and Popeye's honey packets.
That's probably corn syrup.
That's not. No, it's honey.
I don't know. You should read it next time.
Leyla, have you had Popeye's honey?
I've never had Popeyes.
You've never had Popeyes? What the fuck? Wait, hold on, bro. How have you never had Popeyes before?
Back in the day, before I cared about what I ate, it was KFC. That's what was.
Oh, okay. It is a little war, like the North and South. I think Popeyes.
Yeah, everyone says Popeyes is way better.
Yeah, I think so for sure.
Maybe if I'm like ever on death row and they're like, one last meal.
Listen, the KFC's mascot was a slave owner. Okay, all right, people. Colonel Sanders.
I think I saw him at Camp Joy. I think that's who was yelling at me.
Hell yeah! Air horns for everybody. We're going up. Leyla, where can people find your social media and things, your comedy and things that you got going on? Where do they keep up with you?
Well, I'm fairly an old soul. I don't have a lot of social media. All I've got really right now is Instagram, LeyIngallz. I know that was a lot.
That was fun.
If you play it back and pause it, you can probably get
People will be able to spell it.
Yeah, and I'm trying my best. I had to clear the storage on my phone, but I'll be posting more clips and stuff from recent sets.
I think you should also get on YouTube.
I'm about to buy a nice camera with a couple thousand.
Yeah.
This is why I'm stressed out.
That's fair. You don't need a nice camera to get. Just start, the same videos that you're about to post on YouTube too.
Yeah, I want to start doing YouTube shorts and stuff.
Yeah. I think it would blow up. It would pop. It would be when I did Kill Tony, my YouTube, like the YouTube shorts that I posted from that is what boosted my channel up. Like I clipped out the whole interview, and like now I'm only like maybe like 800 watch time hours away from being monetized.
Really?
Yeah. For the last 5 years, I've been like 1,500 hours away. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. That's why if I get back on that show again, like win this year, I'm monetized and we're out of here.
That's awesome.
Then set it out. Thank you for coming to do my podcast.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You're very cool, Leyla. Like I said, your episode drops tonight. I know you're gonna be in those comments, fucking scrolling, seeing what people got to say. I was supposed to ask you this. Wait, how did it feel doing Kill Tony by yourself this time? Like,
without my boyfriend present?
Yeah, because they brought you, like that's what I said. They brought you up from his pool, right?
Yeah, because he got pulled up and then he mentioned me. Yeah. And then they brought me
How
up.
did it feel, this time, spotlight on you, the kind of solo entrance kind of thing,
Yeah, and I was prepared if they asked me about him. I was going to bring him up, but I didn't want to bring him up for no reason, like my boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah, that gets a lot of women unfollowed on the internet,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's asked me, why don't you post me on Instagram? And I'm like, they're going to unfollow me.
I'm going to lose my fan base, okay?
Yeah. I have to be single presenting.
That's so funny. Men are horrible.
I know, it's crazy.
It's the best.
4,000 of my followers are all guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But anyways, being on there by myself, though, it felt good because I felt more like this is what I'm trying to do. Mm-hmm. Nothing, like, it was fun being on there with him, but I kind of felt like that, like, his shadow a little bit because I was like, he's the one who really got his name called up. Yeah. But I mean, your joke, you saw how the rest of that went, What do you mean you were in the shadow? After you got on stage, Tony didn't talk to him again. Yeah, I know. It was nice, though, because also if he was up there again and they roasted the shit out of him, I might have felt bad. Yeah. Yeah. I felt bad watching him get roasted by people. I really felt bad. Why? You were a fan of the show. You know what happens. I know, but I didn't feel bad with them roasting him because they roast everybody. That's what they do. But the comments on YouTube. Oh, they're roast. Okay, yeah. They were like, she's going to leave him. She can do so much better. Kill yourself. He's going to kill himself. Christ. And I was like, oh my God. And then after reading, we were watching it live when it was uploading. And then he looked at me and he's like, babe, should I kill myself? I was like, no. And then they were like, she's so much better at this. Nice tips. And I was like, damn. So it was nice because then I didn't have to worry about anything else. It was just me up there. Yeah, you didn't have to worry about his self-esteem and holding it all together. If anything was roasted, it was all on me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was nice. That's actually pretty crazy.
I'm excited for it to come out. All right, I'm happy for you.
I'm nervous to watch it.
You're nervous? I think you did good. I think it'll be fine. There aren't going to be any crazy comments, you know?
Thank you. Actually, there might be. I'm going to pause the part where I'm talking with my mouth closed and screenshot it.
I'm telling that clip is going to go stupid when you post it, yo.
I hope so.
People are going to lose their fucking minds.
That's fun. I'm glad I didn't sing opera, though. I guess other people do that. It's not
well, I haven't seen it done on Kill Tony. I'm just like, I've seen comedians here, like, do sets about that, and they have, like, you know, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. If I could sing, I would do it, too. But I'm just not a good, I'm not an opera or I don't know, what do they call Operist? Am I just making up shit now?
Sure. I don't know. Operator.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. That sounds operatorist. I'm not I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do though. Maybe I'll do it for content. You know.
Yeah, like, you should go on with a big bra and sing opera.
Just not tell any jokes.
Yeah.
That would be a really fucking curveball.
Or for the interview.
Yeah. Oh, that would be pretty stupid. Yeah, because anytime you say you do something musical, they're gonna fucking let us see. You know, do your dance. You know, something. But yeah, I appreciate having you on the show. You're really dope. All right, I'm looking forward to everything. I'm gonna be checking out that show too. By the way, congratulations.
Thank you.
What SlapStick was the
SlapStick Comedy?
SlapStick Comedy. Hell yeah! All right, that's exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Leyla Ingalls in the building. All right, very funny, beautiful, vibrant young lady. Be on the lookout. This is Bobby's Block 129, I think, here at the beautiful Sunset Strip. Thank you, Sunset, for letting us get this done. We love you. Go to sunsetstrip.com. Look up all the shows that we got coming on. And, until next time, we'll see you guys. Bye.
Thank you for having me. Bye.